I'd like to call the Washington County Planning Commission meeting to order. This time we'll have call to order. We'll have the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Mr. Dave will lead us.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. This time we'll have the roll call.
Roger Hagan.
Here.
James Ursery.
Here.
Al Cowan.
Here.
Jim Ackerman, asked to be excused. David Morris.
Here.
John Gay.
Here.
Joe Taylor.
Here.
Megan Polk.
Here.
Jeff Massey, asked to be excused. Cliff Nauer, or the representative for Dewberry,
Here.
present. And planning secretary is present.
Who are you with?
I'm with Dewberry. Mr. Cliff Nauer, he'll be here today.
Oh,
He's just running a little behind.
Okay, I got you.
Yes, sir.
All right, this time we have the approval of the agenda for August the 1st, 2017.
Motion approved.
Have a motion approved. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Hear a second. All in favor?
Aye.
It's unanimous. Questions from the floor? Okay, at this time we have the Board of County Commissioners report and permit reports.
Okay, just so you guys are aware, the last Board of County Commissioners, they did approve the variance for Mr. Peter for the minimum lot size requirement and the plot requirement. The small scale amendment was passed, approved, and the ordinance will be advertised in August, as well as the large scale amendment. And then I wanted to bring you guys an update. I heard from Chipley Timber today, and they are about to finish up with the surety bond and getting the permit from FDOT. Once they acquire that, they will be ready for their building permit. So those are the updates that I have.
All right. Thank you. All right, this time we'll have new business. We have Elder Tony Howard. Please come to the microphone, please. Identify yourself and tell us exactly what you want to do.
My name is Tony Howard. I'm the pastor of Spirit-Filled Church of God in Christ in Caryville, Florida.
Yes, sir.
And I'm here today on part of trying to get a plat vacated for a new cemetery in Caryville. I've already been to the town hall in Washington, in Caryville, I should say, and they was in agreement with the lots being vacated and put into one. They're all together right there. And also I'm requesting a waiver of the following fees: of the preliminary plat fee of $500, a plat vacation of $200, and variance of $50, totaling in $750. Due to us being a small church, small community, just hardships upon the people. We're hoping we could have the mercy of the commissioners to help us with it.
Is there already a cemetery out here in these lots?
No, sir. This will be a new cemetery.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any questions from the board?
You asked, I think on the record, if the commission ever waived fees in the past. And the answer to that is we have.
We have waived fees in the past for certain situations, okay?
And we're asking that just on the fact that, we're just a small church.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
I see the recommendation of the planning commission, so I'm sure that the answer is yes, but this is a compatible use where it's located.
Yes, sir. He'll be required to apply for a special exception later for the cemetery, but this is just to vacate the plat first, so he can proceed forward.
This is out of the floodplain.
Yes, sir. We did.
What is the water table?
We did do some checking in on it and everything, make sure that it wasn't in the flood zone before we even purchased it.
What is the water table?
I can't give you that information here tonight. Would that be on my preliminary plat or would that be on my final plat? I meant my
I'm
final.
not sure, that would be something Mr. Nauer may know, but I did pull and I did provide you with the FEMA of the flood zone is X 100%.
We did check into that in the very beginning before we even purchased the land and went any further with it. I can't remember his name at the time. It was a gentleman that was in the planning office at that time that left, an older gentleman. I don't remember his name.
Mr.
Might have been
Jones.
pretty clear here.
Mike, yes.
It was Mike Jones.
Yeah,
We don't keep them very long.
Yes, but he did go into the books, I guess, the FEMA book or whatever that was, and looked at it. We wanted to make sure of that before we, because we were looking for land high and dry. We are aware of the conditions of Kerrville being in the floods. And I've lived there for about 30 years, and this place is, it's one of the places where actually the people usually come out. Our church is located, it's not at our church is located on Pay Pond Road where the River Road connects together. We're right there in that section. And where the proposed cemetery is going to be at is on St. Mary's Road. It's almost there at 90, but it's right there around Phillips Road and St. Mary's Road. And I think the Phillips, they're members of our church, and they've been there forever, just might as well say like that. It's never flooded in that area.
Should we split this up, one for vacating a lot and then one for cutting fees in half?
Yes, sir. I do have a presentation as well.
You do?
If nobody else has any further questions for Mr. Howard.
Okay, we have, any questions from the audience?
Just on behalf of Cliff, I know he's not here yet, but Mr. Morris's question, the water table won't be on the preliminary plat or the plat. The flood zone is on there and will be required to be on the plat, but the water table typically is not something you'll see on the plat.
Oh, I know in the past we've had issues with groundwater coming up and indicating grave sites. The one specifically in Vernon.
Vernon, that's right.
So, it's a concern.
And there may be something where the church may want to go out and have a couple of hand augers done and really see what the groundwater is.
I think that would be improvement.
We'll be more willing to do whatever we need.
If I remember on the flooding, this kind of goes up a little hill, if I'm at the right
Yes,
place.
that's right.
Flooding stopped, if the red circle's where it is, the flooding stopped out on 90, about where the words Old Spanish Trail are, and down, I can't read sideways, whatever that street is there, but that is an elevated piece of property. I think our roadblocks were, well, that's the road that goes to Gritney, and only there's about what the extent of the highest floods that we had came to.
And they actually, I believe, down close down around 90 right there is where the Red Cross was set up when they gave out meals. And actually, the people that lived in the flood areas, if they could make it around the bike way to get on St. Mary's Road, that's how they traveled out during all the floods.
All right.
So it's
So we,
pretty high and dry.
any other questions for? No? All right, let's, thank you very much, unless you want to show us our presentation.
Next slide, please. This is the plat that we found on the property appraiser. It's actually platted back in 1914. Highlighted in yellow are lots number 8, lots number 8, 9, 10, and 11. Those are the 4 lots that they're looking to vacate. Next slide, please. This is a closer aerial of the location. As you can see, there's no discoloration on the property. There's no flood zone on the property. And then our findings have found that by merging these properties, that no one is deprived of any reasonable access, and that the planning department has reviewed the petition for the plat and does request that the waiver of the fee and the waiver of the fees submitted by Mr. Howard does recommend approval. So if you do want to split up the votes for each one, it's the pleasure of the board on how they would like to proceed.
I'm not sure it's necessary. Go ahead.
Just in the abundance of caution, and I got this today and I didn't look at the plan, but if we do this, and so that Reverend Howard will know, is there a minimum lot size and buffers that he's going to have to meet later? I know that's going to be on him, and we're getting the cart ahead of the horse, but he might not want to proceed with some things if down the road he's just going to have a piece of property there. How much will these 4 lots come to in acreage?
This is, it would total in acreage, hold on 1 second, let me get that for you. 0.293 acres, however, buffering and requirements, and landscaping requirements, and parking requirements would all be during the special exception process.
I understand this. Does he understand? Has he been?
He does, we have discussed
because
the
we get
next
something that
steps.
he can't use, and later on, I hate for us to be, that's something that he'd have to come back and re-subdivide it or do something with it to make it useful if he couldn't, if he can't find parking and he can't do all the things he needs to in the future, we wouldn't be doing him a favor by granting his first request.
Right.
So you've discussed all this with?
We've had pre-application meetings. He's had meetings with Ms. Victoria D'Angelo as well, and she went over these things, and we just reiterated them with Mr. Wood when he was here.
All right. What's the will of the board? Do you want to put it all together? Or?
Let's, I think just for simplicity, let's separate them so there is 2 issues.
Okay. All right, let's, any other questions from the audience? Anybody else? All right, this time for the, for as far as putting the lots together, for the plot vacate, listen, the board, the chair will entertain a motion to vacate the lots.
I'll make a motion that we vacate based on the recommendations of the...
We have a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Hear a second. All in favor, please?
Aye.
It's unanimous. All right, now for the splitting the fees into half.
Mr. Howard, are you requesting waiver of the total fees or just splitting the fees in half?
Where we had it rolled up, sir, we was requesting a waiver of the following preliminary plat fee of $500, plat vacation $200, and variance $50, total $750.
So the total fees initially were $1,500,
Okay.
and he's requesting a waiver of those other fees to be reduced in half to $750.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve his request for
I have a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
I hear a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, it's unanimous. Thank you. So I have to work with the planning board,
Yes.
whatever you gotta have. All right, old business,
I don't have none, you guys don't have none.
county administrator, county engineer, planning commissioners, county attorney. That's all. We'll entertain a motion to.
On our
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
on our reports, on the permitting reports, I see the one here about to expire. The bait and tackle shop.
Yes, sir.
Is any action going on that? I've heard that there's been some maybe some internal things with owners there about a driveway and they're rerouting. Will that have to come back here? Is this going to just expire and we don't know what's going to happen?
Well, I can get in contact with him. As far as I know, that we do have letters from the owners of the driveway stating that he does not have the authority to access through their driveway. So he would have to have alternate access, or find a means of alternate access, or come to an agreement. But that has yet to be brought before us.
I'd heard that through the local grapevine, and I didn't know if that had got here or not.
We have documentation for that, yes, sir.
So you're already aware of that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Do I hear a second?
Second.
We're gone. Thank you.